Well, the holiday vacation is on hold, at least for the U.S. Senate. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is delaying the break for a week as Republicans, Democrats, and the White House continue to work on an aid package for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. It is a compromise that must include policy changes at the southern border. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us now with the latest. Erik.
Good evening, Tracy. Yes, the big question right now is, can these lawmakers actually get this done? As I've been reporting earlier this week, talks are going nowhere. Senate lawmakers were supposed to start their holiday break today, but the battle rages on over border policy changes. Republicans tell me that America cannot keep letting tens of thousands of unvetted illegal migrants enter the country each and every day. But Democrats, they tell me that they don't want any Trump-era policies back in place.
Over the last few days, negotiations on a path forward to getting national security supplemental done have made good progress. As I've said, if we believe something is important and urgent, we should stay and get the job done.
Senator Kyrsten Sinema, one of the negotiators, says hopes for a deal are rising because the White House is now engaged in the talks.
The fact that the White House is fully engaged in the negotiations has definitely made a difference. It's communicated to Senate Republicans that this is serious and that we've got a deal in the future.
Republicans say they will only back a package that has meaningful border policy changes, like former President Trump's Remain in Mexico policy.
The first thing you need to do to stop the flow or slow it down is make sure that people waiting for the asylum hearing are not released into the country, because that incentivizes people to come, because once they get released, the belief is you're never going to go back. Stop paroling people en masse.
You got people pouring across that border every day, some of whom are on the terrorist watch list. This problem has to be solved. It's got to be solved now, and the Democrats need to get serious about working with us to make that happen.
Democrats claim Republicans' hard line on border policy is not the answer.
When it's time for us to evaluate it, it has to be consistent with two principles. One, America is a nation of immigrants. That gives us a competitive advantage over China and everyone else. And two, we are a nation anchored in the rule of law.
Republicans tell me any agreement will take compromise and time.
There is nothing that has been agreed to. There is not a pathway moving forward quickly. The House is adjourning for Christmas, so this is going to be an issue for the new year.
GOP senators tell me Senator Schumer's optimism is unrealistic. Republicans say that they're not going to agree to any framework. They want to actually see a bill, legislative text, before they agree on anything. And to complicate matters, as you heard, House lawmakers have left town yesterday and won't be back for 3 weeks. They will have to be called back if an agreement is reached. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.